Comfies, welcome back to my channel. I'm Comfortador and this is Gist with Comfy. If you're new on this channel, you're highly welcome. Do want to hit the subscribe button and the post notification bell. In that way you get to know when I post a new video. Yeah, so on this channel today again, we have a guest again in our channel today in the person of my dad. So dad, you're welcome to our channel.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, the last time I had a video with my dad, a lot of you came to my DM and people were telling me how you liked the video, you wanted more of daddy and daughter video. So we are here again with another interesting topic today. And if you haven't watched the last one we did on Let's Kill Junior, I'm going to leave the link to that video on the description, so you go watch it out. So without further ado, let's get down to today's video. Today we'll be talking about jungle justice.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about jungle justice today. So before we get down to the main topic, Dad, what is it about jungle justice? What's the definition of jungle justice? So we really know what we are talking about in today's video.
Jungle justice, as I know,
Okay.
and as we all know, is extrajudicial killing by mobs.
Okay.
And then, extrajudicial in the sense that the law does not permit it. But people take the laws into their own hands and go ahead to kill somebody that has committed an offense without being tried in the court of law of the land.
Okay. Okay, so that is what jungle justice means: killing somebody without trial. The person didn't stand any trial and you kill the person. So before we continue, I'm just going to share a brief experience that I and my dad had. That was sometime in 2017. So we're coming back from a video. That was I, my dad, and my mom. So it was around the early hours of the morning, around that kind 5:30. So the weather was still very much dark. So we're coming back, the street lights wasn't on that day. So we started noticing that movement was too much on the road. People were walking up and down. So we're wondering what it was. So when we're coming, we saw a man at the other side of the road because it's a double lane. So we saw a man at the other side of the road seated and people were gathering there. So we thought it was an accident. So we parked to go and help the person. So I and my dad, we crossed immediately to go and help the person while my mom was trying to organize the car so that we'll see if we can bring the person to the car. So when we got to the scene, we found out that the man was dripping blood from the head. So we were like, it's an accident. We're like, what happened? What happened? But we noticed that there was tire on his neck and they were pouring him fuel. So somebody there told us that he wanted to steal somebody's bike. He has not stolen yet. He wanted to, and he was caught. So my dad was like, let's call the police. Let's not take laws into our hands. Call the police. So the police will take up the matter. So they were telling my dad, so if thief comes to your house, you allow the thief to go. We're begging me. I was even like, please, people should not do it. And I thought the man was comfortable when he saw us because he thought something would be done. So he was more relaxed. So we're just begging for him. The next thing, from nowhere, somebody threw matches from the back. And the thing just boom. That was the first time I saw them burning somebody. I thought it was going to start gradually. The thing just started immediately. The man wanted to run. The next thing, he fell down and he started tumbling, and that was how the man died. My dad was telling them, I'm still talking, people are still doing. So that was how we left. I was literally crying that day and I even felt sick. So how did you feel that day when you were still talking about it and they were still doing it in front of you? How did you feel that day?
Well, since it involved the mob, nothing you can do. But such a sight wasn't a nice one. And God
nice
does not like it.
It was not nice.
So the best thing is to have handed over that person to the law enforcement agents.
Yes.
That will be able to handle the case, give the fair trial.
Okay.
And if it warrants punishment, it will be punished according to the laws of the land.
Yes.
Because it's not good to take the laws into one's hands.
Okay, so what are the causes of jungle justice? What leads to this jungle justice? What are the things that causes it?
The first thing is that one will be angry over what some other person has done.
Okay.
That is number one, anger.
Anger.
And then some people may steal. And by so doing, people will gather around, as you have rightly said,
yes,
and will be ready to kill that person because he has stolen. Maybe he has committed rape, or maybe any other thing that the person has committed.
Okay.
So the people will hang around to kill the person that has done such a thing,
Okay.
which supposed not to be so.
Yes.
So those are the causes.
Okay. And what are the effects of jungle justice in our society? Like after executing jungle justice, what can be the possible effects on the society?
One of the effects is that it will constitute a nuisance
Okay.
to the environment because the body of the dead may be allowed there for some time and then they will constitute nuisance. And think of the tire that was born on the highway.
Okay.
It will erode the road.
And even the smoke
The smoke
has something
also,
to do with the ozone
yes,
layer.
with the environment. People will be inhaling the smoke, and which will have health hazard on the inhabitants of the surrounding.
Okay.
The innocent person
Yes.
will be affected
Okay.
because, like, somebody went in to ask another person that owed him,
Okay.
I want my money today. And instead of giving out the money or pleading with the person that I don't have it today, come another day, he shouted, thief, thief, thief.
That's wickedness.
And the next thing was for the neighborhood to come out and not even asking whether that person is actually a thief or not. They surrounded the person and then they beat him up even to death.
Chai.
You see, such a thing is not good. Another thing is that it can cause communal problem.
Okay.
If somebody is killed from that community,
Yes.
there is that tendency that the other community will also rise up for revenge.
Yes.
And by so doing, it will lead to destruction of lives and property.
Properties, especially if it's an innocent person
Yes.
involved.
And at the same time, too, those that hate another, if a
Yes.
person hates another,
Yes.
can maybe go and eliminate him, as they used to say. And the person that is eliminated may be innocent of the crime.
Yes.
So that is why there is need for proper investigation of cases and then being handled according to the law of the land.
Okay. So that is why we need to hand them over to the police or the
Yes.
authority because they need to investigate.
Yes,
And
investigation.
this person has to
must be done.
stand trial
Trial,
to know if he's actually
guilty or not.
Yes. Okay. So that's aside about the causes. Then morally, we are Christians. Like we believe so much in the Bible because that's like our own backbone. We are Christians, so we have to always refer to the Bible. So what does the Bible have to say about this case of jungle justice? Like, is it approved, like part of the laws we should do? Like as Christians, are we supposed to do that?
We're supposed not to kill now.
Okay.
Even in Exodus chapter 20, verse 18, it says, thou shalt not kill.
Yes.
And so we should not kill. And equally, in that same Exodus chapter 20, verse 15, it says, thou shalt not steal. Which means that if you happen to see somebody that steals,
Yes.
you should not kill. Because you that kill somebody that steals, you are also guilty.
Yes. That's a food for thought. The same Bible passage that says thou shalt not steal is the same Bible passage that says thou shalt not kill. So this person stole, you killed the person. You people have committed crime. And I don't feel there is any crime that is bigger than the other.
And you see that those that kill, the blood of the person killed is in your palm.
Yes.
And you can transfer it to your children. And it runs from generation to generation. Therefore, don't take laws into your hands.
Okay.
Don't kill anybody. And at the same time, too, I want to advise that our people should find something doing.
Yes.
Not to steal. because you may steal a bundle of a bunch of plantain or just few tubers of cassava, and you are being arrested and then eliminated. That is why the scripture says in Matthew chapter 16 verse 26, what shall it profit a man if he should gain the whole world and lose his own soul? What shall he give in exchange for his own soul? Therefore, find something doing. Don't steal. And at the same time, my people, don't kill. Jungle justice is not good.
Imagine like
it
that
is
person
against
now.
the law of the land, and it is against the laws of God.
Imagine like that person I see, the person wanted to steal bike. He had not yet stolen it too. He wanted to, and most of them, in most cases, you always notice that they did not end up stealing that thing they wanted to steal. They are always wanting to. Most of them, they will be caught in the act. The thing, you did not go back with it, but you've mortgaged your life for that thing. So I feel this is just coming to us. If you are stealing, stop stealing so that they will not kill you. Because imagine a little thing, and you self that you're killing somebody. You cannot give somebody life and you're taking away life. Life is more important than any other thing. Even if the person stole all your property, your money, you can still get back money so far as there is life. But imagine taking somebody's life. How will you? The life can never come back. So what we are trying to tell you today is, don't take life that you can't give. And if you are stealing, to repent from stealing. Look for something doing. It will not pay you to steal. So
as my parting word,
okay,
let the fear of God return into the heart of every human being.
yes,
Because when you fear the Lord, you will not kill your fellow human beings.
yes,
Because that is your brother,
Of
that is your
course.
sister. And so you will not like to shed the blood of your fellow human beings when the fear of God is in you. Let us get back to the fear of God, which is the beginning of wisdom.
yes.
Thank you very much.
So that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll be coming up with more interesting topics. We have a lot of topics lined up for you people. So we are going to be coming up with more interesting topics with my dad. So if actually you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, watch our other videos, and yeah, we're going to see you in the next video. So bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.